Hey guys, and welcome to Tasmania TV. In today's video I'm showing you how to make a neck corset like this one, and it's made from duct tape, so there's no sewing or anything like that. It's quite simple, and it is a super cheap, fun way to make a fetish item for your wardrobe. I'm actually going to be doing a bit more fetish stuff ahead is the idea. Doing more like PVC clothing and other cool like harnesses and things like that. And I might do more duct tape items as well. So yeah, if you want to know how I did this little thing, then stay tuned for the tutorial. Since we're going to be making this neck corset out of duct tape, obviously you're going to be needing some duct tape, and I'm going to be using black today. You'll also need a zipper, and you need the kind that opens all the way, meaning a separating one that splits like this. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to put your corset on. You're also going to need metal wire. This one is the kind that's pretty simple to bend, but it's pretty thick, as you can see. If you'd rather do this with actual corset boning, go ahead and do that, and you can do it without the boning too. I just kind of want to make this feel like a proper neck corset, so I'm going to be using this to make the boning myself. And the good thing about this is that it does bend, so it's not going to be super uncomfortable. You're not going to feel like you're like restrained or anything like that. I've also made this kind of pattern of how I want the shape to be in the front and in the back. Now the length of the middle right here is the same length as the zipper. And also, if you want to decorate your corset with anything, spikes or buttons or pearls or whatever, just keep those handy, and let's get started. So I got a mannequin for Christmas this year, yay! So I'm going to be using that one, but obviously you can just use your own neck for measurements, but this just makes things a lot easier. So I'm going to start out by getting my pattern and then putting marker pins for the lowest and the highest points. Well, I don't have to put one for the highest point because it's all the way up there, but yeah, you get the idea. I'm going to do the same thing to the back, and then up here by the sides as well. So where it's going to curve. It's time to get your tape out, and we're going to do 2 layers of the tape for this corset. I'm going to start by doing a layer with the sticky side of the tape pointing outwards, and then when I do the second layer, they're going to attach and make up this sort of thick pleather, whatever you want to call it, fabric. So none of the sticky parts are going to be poking out at the end, obviously. So I'm starting with the tape at the top. Trying to make your ends meet. And then just keep going. Alright, so I'm going to cut it off now. Because for these shapes, we're not going to be able to just go round and round. I'm placing one at the side right here, where I have my marking pin. It is a little tricky, but just take your time with it. And then cut it off in a straight line. I'm going to try to cut it off in a straight line. Sorry if I'm in the way. Try to angle it for you. One across. Alright, I'm going to repeat that in the back. Up next, we're going to create the boning, and I'm going to use my pattern for this, but you can obviously just follow the lines of your neck as well. So what I'm going to do here is cut out pieces that are a little bit longer than what I need, and then use these tongs to fold the sharp edges in. And then I'm just placing the boning where it needs to go, and leave like a centimeter on each side of the tape. Repeat that process all around and just put in as many of these as you want. So I decided to put 3 on the front piece and then 2 on the back piece, because down the middle of the back we're gonna have the zipper, so there's not gonna be room for any boning there. So once you're happy with the placement of your boning, you're gonna need to cut the middle back open. Now this is easier said than done because it's not easy to cut through this. So I'm just taking it like baby steps. You don't want the tape to start folding over on itself, because you'll never be able to get it up again. Once it's open, separate your 2 zipper halves, and then you can start placing them. Remember, you need to fold this little extra thingy over as well. So place them so that only the actual zippy part pokes out. All right, get your other zipper half and repeat that process. Make sure that they match. Then carefully close your zipper, like so. And then we're gonna do the outer layer of tape. I'm gonna start by securing the zipper from top to bottom. As you can see, I'm leaving a little bit up here. That is so that I can fold it down and get a nice clean edge. And then I'm going to try to cut this in a rounded shape. I'm going to repeat that process for this side. Once the zipper is in place, I'm going to keep repeating the process of the second layer of tape, going vertically instead of horizontally all the way around, and securing the boning as I go along. Now for the middle front right here, I want to try to make this sort of round out. It's very crooked and straight right now, so I'm going to try to, it's really tricky to know what angle to do this from, but I'm going to try to cut it rounder. After that, you can take your corset off and open it up, because it might make it easier to fold these edges down. So it's really, really snug, but because the metal thingies are a little soft, I can still move my head, so yeah. But yeah, really snug and fitted for my neck, so yay. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. If you have any questions or other ideas for more fetish DIYs or more duct tape DIYs that you guys want to see, post them below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!